Welcome, devoted fans, to another electrifying edition of TV Day's Drama Digest. Today, we plunge headfirst into the tempestuous world of Days of Our Lives, where secrets fester like wounds. Relationships teeter on the edge of collapse, and the truth is as slippery as the sands of Salem's shores. At the heart of this latest maelstrom is a question that has set tongues wagging and hearts racing. Who is Johnny DiMera's true father? Could Lucas Horton, long absent from the chaos of Salem, return with a bombshell revelation that upends everything we thought we knew? Buckle up, because this tale is a roller coaster of betrayal, vengeance, and the kind of jaw-dropping twists that only Days of Our Lives can deliver. For years, the tangled web of Johnny DiMera's parentage has been a cornerstone of the show's drama. Born to Sami Brady, a woman whose life has been a parade of romantic entanglements and moral ambiguities, Johnny's existence is a living testament to the chaos that defines Salem. The official story, cemented by paternity tests and the iron will of the DiMera family, is that Johnny is the son of E.J. DiMera, the suave yet sinister heir to Stefano DiMera's empire. But as any seasoned Days viewer knows, nothing in Salem is ever as it seems. Paternity tests are tampered with as easily as a child's candy wrapper. And the truth is often the first casualty in the DiMera family's relentless pursuit of power. The relationship between Johnny and EJ has always been fraught, a volatile mix of love, loyalty, and resentment. But the revelation of how Johnny was conceived, a sordid tale of manipulation and coercion orchestrated by EJ, has driven a wedge between father and son that seems impossible to mend. Johnny, once the apple of EJ's eye, now harbors a seething hatred for the man he once called Dad. The betrayal cut deep, leaving Johnny reeling and questioning everything he thought he knew about his identity. In a moment of raw, unbridled fury, Johnny declared he wanted nothing more than to see EJ pay for his sins, a sentiment that has led to catastrophic consequences. The latest twist in the saga has Salem buzzing with scandal. Johnny stands accused of attempting to murder EJ. The evidence is damning: a gun found with Johnny's fingerprints, witnesses who saw him near the crime scene, and a motive as old as time itself. Revenge. Locked behind bars, Johnny's future hangs in the balance, his life unraveling as the town whispers about his guilt. But is Johnny truly capable of such a heinous act? Or is he merely a pawn in a larger, more sinister game? The DiMera family is no stranger to framing their enemies, or even their own kin, to protect their legacy. Could Stefano's long shadow still be orchestrating events from beyond the grave? Hashtag the paternity puzzle, a tale of twins and tampered tests. To understand the current chaos, we must rewind to the moment that set this drama in motion: Sami's pregnancy with twins. Years ago, Sami found herself at the center of a love triangle that would define her life. Torn between the brooding, dangerous E.J. DiMera and the steadfast, ever-loyal Lucas Horton, Sami's heart was a battlefield. When she discovered she was pregnant with twins, the question of paternity loomed large. A paternity test, conducted under the watchful eye of the DiMera family, declared that one twin, Johnny, was EJ's, while the other, Allie, belonged to Lucas. The results seemed to settle the matter, but in Salem, the truth is never so simple. Enter Stefano DiMera, the puppet master of Salem's darkest schemes. Known for his Machiavellian machinations, Stefano had both the means and the motive to tamper with the paternity results. The DiMera patriarch was obsessed with securing his bloodline and ensuring that Johnny was raised as a DiMera, regardless of biology. would have been child's play for a man of his resources. A switch test, a bribed lab technician, a falsified report. These are the tools of Stefano's trade, and he wielded them with surgical precision. Even now, with Stefano gone, his influence lingers like a ghost, haunting the lives of those he manipulated. What if the original test was a lie? What if Johnny, the boy raised as a DiMera, is actually the son of Lucas Horton? The implications are staggering. If true, it would mean that Johnny has spent his entire life living a lie, his identity shaped by the ambitions of a man who cared more for legacy than truth. It would also mean that Lucas, who has been absent from Salem for years, holds the key to one of the biggest secrets in town. Could Lucas's return be the spark that ignites this powder keg of a storyline? Picture this. Lucas Horton, older and wearier but no less determined, steps off a plane and into the chaos of Salem. His absence has been long, his reasons for leaving shrouded in mystery. Perhaps he fled to escape the heartbreak of losing Sammy to EJ, or maybe he was chasing a lead that could unravel the DiMera family's web of lies. Whatever the case, Lucas returns with a fire in his eyes and a truth that could shake Salem to its core. Johnny is his son. The scene is set for a dramatic confrontation. Lucas storms into the DiMera mansion, where EJ sits smugly behind his desk, sipping scotch and plotting his next move. The air crackles with tension as Lucas drops the bombshell. "Johnny's not yours, EJ. He's mine." The words hang heavy, each syllable a dagger aimed at EJ's heart. EJ, ever the master of composure, laughs off the claim until Lucas produces evidence. A new paternity test, perhaps, conducted by an independent lab far from the DiMera's reach. Or maybe a confession from one of Stefano's former lackeys, finally spilling the secrets they've carried for years. The fallout would be seismic. Johnny, already reeling from his arrest and the weight of his fractured relationship with EJ, would be forced to confront a new reality. Everything he thought he knew about himself, his heritage, his place in the world, would crumble. Would he embrace Lucas as his true father, or would the years of DiMera indoctrination prove too strong? The emotional turmoil would be a goldmine for Days of Our Lives, offering scenes of heart-wrenching confrontations, tearful reunions, and the kind of raw, unfiltered drama that keeps viewers glued to their screens. The DiMera family has always been synonymous with power, but that power comes at a cost. Lies, betrayal, and manipulation are the bricks and mortar of their empire, and Johnny's paternity is just one of many secrets buried in their vaults. If Lucas's claim proves true, it would not only upend Johnny's life, but also strike a blow to the DiMera legacy. EJ, who has spent his life striving to live up to his father's expectations, would face the ultimate humiliation, losing his son to the man he's always despised. But the DiMeras are nothing if not resilient. EJ would not take this revelation lying down. We can imagine him launching a counteroffensive, digging into Lucas's past to discredit him, or even resorting to the same underhanded tactics his father employed. Perhaps he'd commission a new test, rigged to reaffirm his claim to Johnny. Or maybe he'd go further, orchestrating a scheme to drive Lucas out of Salem once and for all. The battle for Johnny's soul would become a war, with Sammy caught in the middle, torn between the two men who have shaped her life. At the heart of this drama is Johnny himself, a young man caught in a storm not of his making. His hatred for EJ has already pushed him to the brink, leading to his arrest and the suspicion that hangs over him like a dark cloud. If Lucas's return reveals the truth about his paternity, it could be the lifeline Johnny needs, or the final push into despair. Would he find solace in a new father-son bond with Lucas, or would the betrayal of his upbringing fuel his anger further? Johnny's journey is one of redemption or ruin, a classic Days of Our Lives arc that promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. If he embraces Lucas, we could see a softer, more vulnerable side of Johnny emerge as he rebuilds his life with a father who truly loves him. But if the DiMera blood, real or not, runs too deep, Johnny might spiral further into darkness, becoming the very monster he despises in EJ. As we speculate about this explosive storyline, one thing is certain: Days of Our Lives thrives on the unexpected. The show has a long history of resurrecting old secrets, flipping established truths, and delivering twists that leave fans gasping. Could Lucas's return and the revelation of Johnny's true paternity be the next chapter in Salem's saga? The pieces are all in place: a fractured family, a history of tampered tests, and a legacy of lies that refuses to stay buried. We want to hear from you, our loyal TV Days Drama Digest readers. Do you think Lucas will return to claim Johnny as his son? Will EJ fight to keep his hold on Johnny, or will the truth finally set them all free? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. In Salem, the drama never stops, and we'll be here to dissect every twist and turn. Hashtag a legacy of drama. As we await the next episode of Days of Our Lives, one thing is clear: the story of Johnny's true identity is far from over. Whether Lucas returns to reclaim his son, EJ fights to maintain his grip, or Johnny carves his own path through the chaos, this storyline promises to deliver the kind of high-stakes drama that has made the show a staple of daytime television for decades. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.